What's going on, Pyros? Welcome back to the channel. Vex Pyro here, back at you with another video. Another stash update today. This shop is from HP Fireworks in West Harrison, Indiana. Brian, the owner of HP, absolutely awesome dude. If you haven't seen it, go look at the store tour I did of HP Fireworks last year during the Pyro Caravan. If you go under playlist, it's under the store walkthroughs. Go check that out. Brian graciously gave us a tour of all the older, classic, the United, all that older stuff he's got sitting at the front of the store in those glass cases. Walked all the way through that, told us a lot of, gave us a nice walkthrough of that. Told us about his trips to China and whatnot. Absolutely fantastic. Can't thank Brian enough. Can't thank him enough for opening up for us. Awesome dude. But yeah, let's show you what we got. We got a little bit from this store, so let's get into it here. So we're gonna get this big one out of the way here. So I was going in for red, white, and blue, as you guys know, and let me flip this around. When I looked at the videos, this was probably the best cake that I saw as far as the 500s that I wanted. There was a couple other red, white, and blues that I enjoyed, also from Hammer and Anvil, but I've had most of those, and the couple I did want, I think the Declaration, I don't think he had, but he did have this Freedom Finder. When it came down to it, this was the one I picked. So you'll see it here. Freedom Finder, 36 shots from Hammer and Anvil, 500 gram. See the side there. Obviously the Pyro blueprint on the back. Something on all Hammer and Anvil cakes. Something you're only going to see on Hammer and Anvil cakes. You'll see the different effects. Let me sit this down here. The different effects. You see row 1, 3, 5, what it does. Row 2, 4, and 6. Row 7, row 8 shows you the firing direction, which I enjoy. This is great for when you're scripting your shows, guys, because you can watch a video and get your count, but you can also look right at this, right? And see. Shows you the tubes, the tube sizes, the rows here. And then, do we have a very simple performance, or is it just these? Maybe just these, but just see row 1, 3, and 5. White glitter mine and red bees, red glitter mine, blue bees, red glitter mine, blue bees, blue tail to red glitter with blue bombette, red tail to white glitter with red bombette, blue tail to white glitter with blue bombette, red glitter mine with silver bees, crackling tail brocade palm with delayed crackle bombette. So this one, all red, white, and blue cake, absolutely fantastic. I mean, like I said, I couldn't pass that up. Check out the artwork on that thing. Really cool. Kind of reminds you of somebody, doesn't it? But that is Freedom Finder from Hammer and Anvil. Absolutely fantastic one there. So when we went in, Brian, once again, I can't shout out this guy enough, so he kind of pulled these out. I think he had these kind of waiting on us. He knew we liked older stuff, and he had these link triad, plane flying at night, large size link triads here. And like I said, I always told you before, if it just says made in China, it's new. If you see a name in front of that China, which I'm not even going to try to, Guangxi, usually an older item there. 6 pieces. Chinese fireworks. I don't think I've ever seen that on one. But really cool item. I will not be opening this up. This one's going to go into the collection. Maybe eventually. But for now, we're going to leave that right there. Let's see. We did have a tragedy on this one here. So I think this was when I was packing it into the truck. I wasn't paying attention. Got these broke. I'll put a little tape around these. I will still shoot these. These are red, white, and blue neon glow sticks. That's why I picked these up. Another red, white, and blue item. Not HP's fault by any means. This was my fault. This happened long after I left there. See, from No Name Fireworks. But red, white, and blue neon glow sticks. I will do a demo of those at some point. Another item, we got 2 of these blue pops, 10-shot Roman candles from Sunwing. These are blue Roman candles. This goes along with our red, white, and blue theme. Definitely wanted to pick up a couple of those. Price-wise, let's see. These were $4.99. I was trying to give you these. Neon glow sticks were $4.99 as well. I think this was $15. And then let's get into the next one here, guys. I asked him about red, white, and blue 200s. Scooch back down. He suggested these. The Patriotic Boom from Bright Star Fireworks. 10-shot, 200 gram circle cake there. See if we can, we'll give you a little peek around. Really cool looking wrap on this, I'll tell you that. There's our performance. red and white strobes with blue mind, a deep red, and blue dahlias with white strobes. So definitely a red, white, and blue cake. So exactly what we were looking for on this trip. So we picked up 2 of these. I do believe these were $9.99. Let's see. Well, this one's next in the box, but so when we were done, we're actually out in the parking lot talking, and Brian walked out and he brought me this and he said, "Hey, I know you're looking for red, white, and blue. Give this one a try. This is America." I think the cake is just called America, but you see the land of the free because of the brave there. I don't see a brand on this one. So, not sure of the brand on this. If you know, let me know down below. Really cool artwork. But another red, white, and blue cake. This is one that I was considering getting. Like I said, when I picked up both of these and this, it's like, I'm okay. But yeah, Brian hooked us up with that. So thank you, Brian, again. After that, with our, buyback program, whatever you call it, for half price, spend so much, get so much back. After I checked out, I had, I think, $20 in free stuff, so I went back and picked out. This is one Brian has suggested to me more than once. I was going to pick it up, but I said, well, for the price, I'll grab the 2 of these instead of the 1 of these, because this is mainly a blue cake, whereas this was all red, white, and blue. But when I had the free money, I knew I was most likely going to go back and pick this up. If it wasn't this one, there was one other one I was looking at, but this was on the list. So you see Blue Thunder, 15 shots from Sunwing Fireworks. Do we have a performance? There it is. All with blue mines. Blue tail burst to red dahlia pistol with blue star. Blue tail burst to, it says lemon dahlia here, with blue star, green dahlia. So this one does have other colors on it. So I will probably demo this and not put this in the display. Or I may end up breaking this cake down, taking the blue out, and then making some blue slices to use. I think that's what I may do, and I'll just turn the other ones into another colored slice and do that. So if I do, I'll make a video on that. Let's move this over here. We've got more coming. So are you guys zoomed out all the way? Yes, you are. Okay, after that, so they have these. Let me move this out of the way before that gets damaged anymore. They have these little cakes from Sunwing, like gun cakes, best way I can think of to call them here. So I picked up 2 different versions of this. I got Sniper, and then Pistol. And there's a reason why I got these 2, and I'll tell you here in a second. So first up, we have the Sniper from Sunwing, little 9-shot, little bitty guy. It's got the ladder performance. Silver time range. So this is just a mini 9-shot crackle cake. And I can use this in plenty of different situations during shows. I already have an idea of what I want to do. So I picked up 4 of these. That's why I got 4, an odd number, but got 4 of these, or 4 of each on these because of that. And then the Pistol. See, Pistol, 9-shot from Sunwing. And where's the performance on this one? Performance on this one. White strobe. So this is a 9-shot all white strobe cake, which I also have a good idea for. I may even mix this in with this, with the blue. And I know I have some red ones, so, or the blue and red here in this, and make my own little red, white, and blue slices. But we will see. Let's pop these up here. Can't see it, but that's okay. Scooch up a little bit there. There you go. Let's see, a few more items here. Another one that I just had to pick up. Also got 4 of these. Crybaby by Sunwing. This is a 7-shot. This is basically a mine cake. It's a little 200 gram 7-shot mine cake. Do they have the performance listed on here? Colors, silver and blue. Blue peony with the crackle mine. So that's what it is, guys. So it's a mine cake. It's got a crackle mine with the blue. They call it a peony. I don't know how much of a peony that is. Kind of shoots up a blue shot on top of that. So it's a white and blue So that'll work perfect with the red, white, and blue theme that I have going on. So we picked up 4 of these babies. I think these were $4.99, $4.99, $5.99, I think. After that, we picked up one of these black smokes from Top Gun Fireworks. So I've been grabbing up all the black smokes I can. I had not seen this one before, had not tried it, so we picked that up. Sticking with our red, white, and blue theme, we got more of these strobing wands from Iron Man Fireworks. These red, white, and blue strobing wands. I do believe these things, oh gosh, do they make a sound that they strobe and they're a color? I do not remember. I do believe Light of the World on his video, on his pickup, had these, and he mentioned the effect because he's actually shot these yet. I have not. I had a couple packs. I had not shot them yet. So there's our strobing ones. Couple more items here, guys. We got the Top Gun Blaster Adult Snaps 20-pack here. This is not one that I had acquired yet, so last year, I do believe when we went in, he only had these in the whole display boxes. As you can see, it's the same little pill pack, or, you know, with all your snaps in there. I'm sure they're going to be fantastic. I do have a comparison video, or at least a video of a lot of snaps coming up, because I have a ton of these. I always grab 2, one to shoot, one to save for the collection. So there's our blasters. Couple more here. So after watching the video of these, I was pleasantly surprised. These spectral bats from Top Gun. I do believe it just goes up to it says spins upward, emits showers of sparks with report. I think it had I might be thinking of the wrong video. I thought this went up to like a pretty nasty crackle, but if it is a report, even better. Little 3-pack. What were the spectral bats? $2.99, guys. $1 a piece on those. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. And then, is this it from this one? I think so. Alright, so the last thing here, guys. These kapows. So, someone had given me, they're like, hey, I got a bag of fireworks in my garage. Do you want them? I don't want them in there. I was like, sure. And they only had one of these in the box. I took it out of the box. I tried it. And this thing spun around like crazy. So basically it's a strobe, but then the wick goes so fast that it gets it spinning. So it's like a spinning strobe. Really cool. Spins on ground, emits flames and sparks, emits flashes of light. So yeah, basically a spinning strobe. I think it's 6 in a box. Yep. So really cool. Had to pick these up. I think these were only like a couple of bucks as well. Yeah, $2. $2 on those guys. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. So, yeah, that's it. Let me slide. Whoa, knocking you around there. Let me slide this over a little bit. And then we'll put this back in there. That way we can get our picture for our thumbnail here. You know, you got to make a pretty thumbnail. I do it for you guys, I swear. And then we'll move our pistols over like that. And then we'll slide these guys in right down here. So that's it. HP Fireworks, West Harrison. Thank you again, Brian. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the freebie here. Thank you for the suggestion on this. I really appreciate you opening up for us. Always being so cool to us. Like even having something like this sitting aside that you knew that, you know, guys like us, the diggers, were going to go in and look for. So, yeah, thanks again. And that's it for now. Another video coming up soon. And until then, Vex Pyro out.